Blacksmith. Or whatever. Another job well done. All traces of the D-Wave have been completely disappeared. I see. Were you able to probe the memories of the mass-produced Nikke you were with? I believe the... what? Sobruque? You all gave her was... oh, the name. 6000D. In doing that, we learned that the reason behind the sudden appearance... what? We learned that the reason behind the sudden reappearance of the D-Wave. That'll explain why the factory materialized out of nowhere? Yeah. A few months ago, we sent a Nikke squad out to the factory up on the surface. Their mission was to retrieve any and all viable resources that could be used for the war effort. Included in the ranks of this squad was a mass-produced Nikke that you'll now know as 6000D. Due to the fact we had not detected any Rapture presence in the area, the squad deployed was assembled entirely of mass-produced Nikkes. However, once they breached the factory, they walked straight into a Rapture ambush. They fought hard and succeeded in defeating all but one of the Raptures. 6000D was a lone survivor. The rest of her squad mates were wiped out. Jesus, dude. Sole remaining Rapture and 6000D were locked in their final battle. Determined to survive, she fought with everything she had. She used her last bullet to destroy the Rapture's core. And as soon as the core was destroyed, the D-Wave emitted by the Gatekeeper surged forth towards 6000D and the fallen Rapture. What was that? She looked all around her, but couldn't detect anything unusual in her surroundings. She set aside her feelings of anxiety and pulled her broken and battered body up off the ground, just as she intended to return to the Ark. 2 transporters came down. What is this? A burst of light enveloped the 2 transporters, and 2 individuals came flying out as they tumbled to the ground. Those humans or Nikkes? Her memories of this particular moment were damaged, so it remains somewhat unclear. But we are fairly certain these 2, one female, one male, are the androids you met, 2B and 9S. The previously blinding light emanating from the transporters subsided. But then nothing happened. 6000D looked around with no small amount of apprehension. From far off, there was a sound of something falling. Damn, dude, she had it rough, but nothing further happened. Scared out of her mind, 6000D attempted to get out of the factory. At that moment, numerous mysterious doors appeared before her, all of them enveloped in light. The doors on the right started shining and raptures began spilling out of them. This can't be. How can there be so many? 6000D thought that she was done for. That was, however, until the doors on the left started to shine as well. And a barrage of Product 12 model mass-produced Nikkes spilled out. Nikkes. The Raptors and the mass-produced Nikkes that emerged from the doors started shooting at each other, with no one paying her any heed. As the 2 sides filled the factory, they kept repeating the same internecine cycle again and again. Generate from the doors, fight, and die. Rinse and repeat. Before B6000's eyes, D, supposed to be D? D6000. Or no. All she saw was an endless cycle of death and destruction. Raptors born to kill Nikkes, and mass-produced Nikkes who looked exactly like her. Born to kill Raptors. This macabre display went on for a week. I can't take it anymore. Our speculation is that at that moment she experienced a mind switch. Let's see. So by the time we met her, mind switch has already taken place. Most likely, yes. Why do you think the gatekeeper replicated 6000D in the Rapture? I'm not sure. We don't have any access to the gatekeeper's memory. This is pure speculation, but I believe it may have purely been because it was intrigued by the sight of 6000D desperately fighting the Rapture. Perhaps the gatekeeper manufactured the Raptures and the mass-produced Nikkes in order to recreate that scene. And in order to help make that happen, it attempted to copy the technology harnessed by those androids from another world. It called upon them using their own transporters, thereby bringing 2B and 9S to our world. It then proceeded to use that transporter to create the mysterious doors that we saw, producing both the Raptures and the Nikkes. You see. That's all. You have any questions? Upon being asked if I have any questions, I think back on the recent events at the factory. After the death of 6000D, C1002 was inconsolable. She sat in front of 6000D's lifeless body and stared up in the air. What am I gonna do now? B0006, 6000D, they're all dead. Do I even deserve to be alive? C1002. I either want a memory wipe, or I want to die. Hex. What should I do? You're a human, the only one amongst us here. Since humans are the ones who made Nikkes, I'm asking you. Please decide what I should do with my life. Oh my. Huh? What are you saying? How could you ask the commander such a thing? Please, I'm begging you. Help me. Death is not the answer. Well, I'm still alive. So you want me to live the rest of my life in misery, is that it? How can you say that? It's okay, niece. The hell it is. One day, yeah. Everything might get better. One day. 6000D. B0006. Damn, dude, this one's kind of depressing. Alright, I'll try. I'll try to go on. Maybe I'll get better one day. Thank you for listening, and thank you for helping me come to a decision. Are you okay? What happened to C1002? Oh, her? Well, she was disposed of. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Why? After coming back from her mission, not only did she insist on others referring to her as C1002, she also filed numerous requests to verify if she had a human brain. She was showing the initial warning signs of becoming an irregular. Given 6000D's diagnosis of having undergone a mind switch, it didn't take much of a leap for the central government to decide that C1002 was experiencing the same malfunction. They therefore decided to dispose of her, or so I heard. Man, fuck the stupid government. I keep feeling like I'm the bearer of bad news. But is there anything else that you wanted to ask? No, nothing else. Very well, and that is all. Congratulations on another job well done. I don't think congratulations are ordered for that. Truth hurts, and I've had my fill of it today. Forcing my aching limbs to lurch me forward, and I head towards the outpost. Rubbing my tired eyes, I'm about to enter the commander's room. Rappy. When I hear voices from inside. When I saw that hollowed out head in the factory, I started wondering if there really was a brain in my head. I wanted to get a brain scan To make sure I still have the same brain from when I was human. To make sure that I'm really Anise. Anise. I know. I'm still me. I love soda. I'm a lazy bones. Even if the brain I have now isn't the same as when I was human, I'm still me. I'm Anise. It's as simple as that. Right? Realizing now isn't a good time to enter the commander's room, I sit on the floor. What truly defines me is myself. What makes me, me? My brain? My body? The finite nature of my existence? Then do you have a human brain like we do? No. We don't have that. We don't have human brains. We have consciousness data instead. Don't have human brains. But you seem so human. Even without a human brain, I don't want anyone else to influence my thought process, which might result in me making a hasty decision. We all need to determine the path of our own life. You've been fighting non-stop, aren't you tired? So far so good. Well, don't push yourself too hard. You too. We must care for one another. Farewell, everyone. I hope you all achieve what you're after. We are beings who share our feelings with strangers from other worlds. Even if everything is predetermined, that to me doesn't negate the value of your individual feelings. Your sadness belongs to you and you alone. It's as she said, leading an existence in which you are true to yourself is what's most important. Whether or not you have a human brain, or what your body's made of, whether your life will come to a natural end, whether you have the capacity for rational thought or to feel emotions. The answers to all these questions may well lie with those two androids who were part of our mission. As I sit down in the empty hallway, think about those who have left us. Yeesh, man, what a heavy fucking event. Good, but goddamn, depressing and heavy.